Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter and this is your Tennis Now news update. Oh boy, a new week has brought major new match-fixing charges at the Australian Open. Pinnacle Sports, one of the largest online gambling sites in the world, suspended betting on an Australian Open mixed doubles match on Sunday after suspicious betting patterns, according to the New York Times. Things got a little suspicious, it seems, when a few gamblers bet a lot of money on a first-round mixed doubles match featuring virtually unknown players, with nearly all the money bet on one team, who ultimately won that match 6-0, 6-3. In fact, the first set lasted only 20 minutes. Well, Pinnacle suspended all betting on that match after the unusual betting spikes and notified Australian police about potential corruption. All 4 players on that court have denied any wrongdoing. The Tennis Integrity Unit has interviewed all 4 of the players, according to the Times. However, it has declined any comment on the case. This latest case of potential corruption comes just a week after a match-fixing bombshell was dropped at the start of the Grand Slam season. An investigative report by BuzzFeed News and the BBC alleges that 16 players, all of whom have been ranked in the top 50, have been linked to match-fixing. So, we're wondering, is tennis doing enough to address corruption charges? And do you believe Grand Slam matches have actually been fixed? Let us know your thoughts. Okay, now on to other matches. Gael Monfils, gotta love watching that guy play. He soared into his first Australian Open quarterfinal. And he does lay it all out there, doesn't he? Sometimes this guy defies gravity, like in this shot, going airborne for a forehand.
Behind to a little barbecue. Oh, come on. I'm not kidding. Oh, come on. Right next to the court. Check this out. Whoa! How can you dive like that on a hard court? Look at this.
After that fall, Monfils took a 10-minute injury timeout for treatment on his right hand. He's okay. Next up, he plays 13th-seeded Milos Raonic for a spot in the Final Four. You know, rarely do we see Roger Federer the subject of any trash talk, but it happened in week 1, compliments of Bernard Tomic. So here's how it started. Roger was asked about Tomic's potential to crack the top 10. Federer said he needs to show more consistency before taking the top 10 status. Well, those remarks, it seems, did not sit well with Tomic, who taunted Federer, saying, well, he's nowhere near world number 1 Novak Djokovic. He says, if Roger believes I'm very far away from the top 10, well, I also believe my prediction that he is nowhere near Novak's tennis right now. Well, after his straight sets loss to Andy Murray, Bernie stepped back a bit from the war of words, saying maybe he took Roger's remarks the wrong way, or maybe Roger said the wrong thing. He says, I just would have liked Roger to say, okay, look, he had an amazing 2015, went from 70 to 80 to being number 16, but he didn't mention it. I just felt like maybe Roger said the wrong thing. Oh, the delicate egos. Roger Federer, he has played more than 1,200 matches in his career, and the guy still loves the game. In case you missed this one, here is a funny video of Roger really getting into it, watching Maria Sharapova.
Woo! Are you kidding me? No!
Victoria Azarenka was a happy fan when she heard that her favorite player, Peyton Manning, and the Denver Broncos are headed to the Super Bowl.
Can somebody please tell me, did Broncos win?
Yes.
Yes!
You know, coaches tell players all the time to see the ball. Well, this one fan kind of wanted to be the ball. Henri Leconte and Mark Philippoussis shared the fun of their Legends doubles victory with this young guy. Sometimes fans just want to be part of the action. Have you noticed lately that tennis is taking a starring role in some commercials? Here's an Old Spice ad that takes tennis to the high seas.
You need a break. But thanks to new Dirt Destroyer, the most powerful Old Spice body wash ever made, my body will finally shut up and let me live.
IBM Watson is a world leader in analytics, but the technology is no Serena Williams, says Serena Williams.
You might say I am the Serena Williams of cloud-based cognitive systems.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Adidas stars Ana Ivanovic, Tomas Berdych, and Caroline Wozniacki make some noise in Melbourne.
I feel great. You know, I love being here in Australia. It's such a great tournament. It's a great place. It's a great city. very important to.
And finally, Novak Djokovic and his wife Yelena relived the learning experience that was their first date in this ad for Jacob's Creek Wine, one of the Australian Open sponsors. Seems steak tartare will always have a special place in the couple's hearts.
In my eyes at that time, it was a very exclusive place to take her. But in her eyes...
Well, no.
I wanted to impress her.
Very cute. That's the news for now. I'm Grace Carter. We'll see you next time here on Tennis Now.